What's up guys, welcome back to another episode of this Crystal Palace FIFA 16 career mode. Last time out then you saw us progress into the semi-final of the Capital One Cup, victory over Leeds United. That of course will be over 2 legs, so we've got the chance to book ourselves a place at Wembley. In terms of Premier League action, you saw us take a 3-1 lead at half time against Newcastle, and we actually let that slip, so disappointing result there. We offered some of the players some new contracts. Obviously it's that time of year where people have 6 months left. We've renewed Jamie Vardy, he accepted the deal. Unfortunately Yannick Bolasie rejected the 50 grand that we offered him. He's asked for 60 of course, and he said he's not willing to reconsider any other offers at this time, so hopefully no one comes in for him and we can keep him at the club. We're going to be taking on Tottenham now. Dwight Gale, after his 2 goals at St James's, is the man who's going to lead the line. Vestergaard and Zuma at the back, Eric Dyer playing at right back once again. The rest of the squad pretty much as you were, and we're taking on a dangerous Tottenham side, even though they've left some key players out really. There's no Harry Kane there, Kyle Walker's on the bench, Dembele on the bench, so not really sure what sort of team they're putting out here, to be honest, whether it's what they consider to be their strongest side or not. But in G, Christian Eriksen, still plenty of quality players in that side, and we test Vorm, who's the man who got the nod in goal early on with a free kick there from Cabaye. Vorm got down very well to tip that one over, and then a header from the resulting corner from Vestergaard. Vorm with another good reaction save, but we continue to pile on the pressure. It's Bolasie here, hopefully we can tie him down. As I said, he picks out Cabaye, getting the assist. Cabaye with another goal to add to his tally for the season. He really is a threat rather from that midfield position. Arriving late in the box, Frank Lampard style I guess. Stevie G scored a few of those in his time as well. But Cabaye getting another one. Again the assist for Bolasie, showing how important he is as he run down the wing. But half time we got ourselves a 1-0 lead against a very good Spurs side. So hopefully we can do what we didn't manage to do in the last game, and that's hold this lead until the final whistle. Tottenham come flying out of the blocks. You can see Davies down the left hand side putting a good ball in. Vestergaard does enough to put his man off and heads the ball behind to make sure they can't get an effort on goal. The resulting corner is whipped by Eriksen. We managed to clear it away. Wilfried Zaha here with a chance to counter. Look at that ball. 60-70 yard ball straight to the feet of Dwight Gale, looking to turn his man. He does so. He gets to the wrong side of him. He's into the area, bearing down on goal. Goes down under the challenge from Davies, and the referee points to the penalty spot. So Cabaye with the chance to get his second of the game here. He steps up, little stutter, sends the keeper the wrong way, but hits the outside of the post, and the chance has gone. No chance for us to get the rebound on there either. And then Fazio makes another dangerous challenge in the area, but does manage to get the ball this time, so referee says no penalty. Hopefully that miss won't come back to cost us here as we make a couple of changes. It's Fidio coming on, make actually a double change as we look to just get some fresh players in. Jordan Much is the guy who come on as well. He's actually picked up an injury, as you can see in the top left of your screen. But here in stoppage time, Tottenham are going to have one final chance to get level. It's in G, running all the way, bearing down on goal. Good save from Jack Butland. He hasn't had a lot to do, but managed to keep his concentration and push that one wide. The resulting corner will be the last chance of the game for Spurs, and the header, fortunately for us, goes wide, and we managed to pick up all 3 points thanks to that first half goal from captain Cabaye, after some good play from Bolasie as well. But Jordan Much here, you can see there's details of his injury. Shouldn't affect us too much. He doesn't get a lot of first team action, but it's another tricky game. We're heading to Villa Park now. Aston Villa not doing amazing in real life, but they're a sort of team that on their day can pull off a result against anybody. You can see they've got Agbon Lahore up front, who's obviously very, very quick. Charles and Zogby are in there as well. Gary Gardner, it's not the strongest Villa squad, I must say. They've got some decent players on the bench in Ayew and Bakuna as well. Jamie Vardy is coming back in to lead the line. Sincraven starts, as does Juan Maresca. Mark Bartra and Zuma are the centre-back partnership. Of course, fixtures this time of year coming thick and fast, so we have to make sure we rotate the side, trying to get those youth players in where we can as well. And of course we're playing in the snow, which makes it extra difficult. It's actually really tough to see the ball, especially our players as well when we're playing in white. But Bolasie with a speculative overhead kick there, if that had gone in, that would have been one of the best corner routines I've ever taken, and probably one of the best goals I've ever scored on FIFA. But we managed to attack again here, this time down the right hand side. It's some good play. Keep driving at that Villa defence. The ball finds Sincraven, decides to let rip from 25 yards, and it finds the bottom corner. Of course, he is left-footed, So that was on his stronger left foot, and probably the conditions making it more difficult for the keeper as Sinclair strikes across the ball. Deadly accurate strike right into that bottom corner. No chance for steer in the Villa sticks, and we managed to take the lead again. This is something that's completely different from last year. We tended to go behind last year and have to come back to get something out of the game. This year we've made a habit of going ahead. It's just a case of whether we can see it out to get all 3 points. You can see Butland making a couple of decent saves from Villa efforts from distance. They didn't really manage to create any clear-cut chances, but did find space on the edge of the box, as did we here. A fantastic strike coming back off the post. Really good opportunity to make it too. I think it was Kabai with the shot. Just before half-time, we're going to have another effort here coming down the left-hand side. Tried to cut inside as Jamie Vardy does so often. I think it's Senderos with a clumsy-looking challenge. Very difficult for him to get out of the way. You can see the quick feet from Vardy. There's not a great deal of contact, but enough for him to go over. And Vardy is actually going to take the penalty himself, is he? We haven't got Kabai on the pitch, so it wasn't him who had that earlier shot. I thought it was, but Jamie Vardy stepping up, penalty responsibility, saved, misses it. We're showing that we're missing our captain when it comes to dispatching penalties. But we move into the second half now. Aston Villa on the break here. The ball drops nicely and a fantastic finish. I can't really see the player names because of the snow. I think it's Charles and Zogbia. Yes, it is. You see him celebrating there. That touch was superb. Sent Zuma flying into the challenge. He committed nowhere near the ball, and it was rifled into the top corner. So again, we managed to let our advantage slip, and then Villa kind of had momentum at this point. You can see the effort from distance, just flying over Butland's crossbar. They could have taken the lead there, but Balassi gets a strong hold on this game again. He's dancing all the way through, just about to get the effort in on goal. And the defender comes across and blocks it out for a corner, and we weren't able to create any other chances, neither were Villa. So that match actually finished in a draw, which is not something I'm happy with, having taken the lead at half-time. This is a regular problem for us, but we're going to have a look at the league table now. As you can see, we are still sat in 4th position. We've got a game in hand on a few teams around us. Chelsea are top, City second, Everton third. As you can see, we're in 4th. Manchester United have also played 19 games and now just 2 points behind us. Newcastle in 6th, but we've got a game in hand on them as well as being 4 points clear. So a chance to really cement our place in those European qualification positions here. Aston Villa, as you can see, are bottom, so that was a very, very disappointing result, not being able to pick up the win there. Watford and West Ham still occupying the other 2 relegation places as we move into the second half of the season. Now we've just got to get that consistency, and I think we'll be okay. Of course, we are going strong in both cup competitions, so nothing majorly to be alarmed about. But that's going to bring this one to a close, guys. Drop a like and subscribe if you're new, and we will see you next time.